Okay, we are here at SHOT Show 2025, and we've got a new target load from Federal. Josh from Federal Premium is going to help educate us, educate me.
Yeah.
So what's the deal behind Masterclass?
So Masterclass is, you know, specifically tailored for the sporting clay shooter and the feed-task shooter. The main objective here was to come in at a nice competitive price where, you know, high volume shooting, but not, you know, pinching the wallet. But what we did with it is we put the podium wad in it, which is our flagship premier wad that we put in.
So you put in your HOAs.
Yeah, we put in our HOA, and it's also loaded with high antimony shot.
And what's your version of high antimony?
So our version of high antimony is a 5% from Federal, but we come in with the hardness based on our alloys that we alloy with. It comes into a competitive hardness across the board with all of our competitors.
Well, let's say Remington STS, which is typically 6%.
6%, yep. It's a flagship, great shot, yep.
Right, which is the same as HOA.
Yes.
Right, same shot.
Correct.
Different wad.
Correct. Yep. So it's slightly less antimony in there, but we feel that our balance of antimony versus lead, it's a perfect balance of hardness and density.
It's optimized.
It's optimized for difficult, you know, the difficult targets.
How does it compare street price wise? I mean, would your premium loads still be your gold medals?
Yep, gold medals and high overall will be our two premium, and Masterclass will come in just, you know, under that. So
a little more affordable.
A little, oh yeah, yep. It'll compete right in that class.
And to do that, compared to HOA, we don't have brass heads. We've got stamped steel heads.
Correct. And a two-piece hull. So
right, a Reifenhauser hull,
yes.
In other words.
Correct, yep. So it'll have an inserted plastic base wad in our straight wall hull. So what we had to do for Masterclass, which is part of the beauty of it, is we were able to optimize it by changing the base geometry to fit the straight wall hull instead of a tapered hull like the STS or the high overall hulls. Yep. And so think, you know, the way I've been...
So this would be a variation of the podium wad.
Exactly.
It's not the same wad as in your HOA.
Yes, performance-wise, the same. The custom.
Right, but obviously changed dimensionally for the straight walled hull, for the Reifenhauser hull.
Correct.
Okay.
Yes. Yep. And so, it's been optimized for the sporting clay shooter. It's going to be offered in like kind of the most standard payloads and velocities. So we're going to have a 1 ounce 1300, a 1 ounce 1250, and an ounce and an eighth handicap at 1235.
Great.
Yeah. And so, you know, it fits right in with our product lineup great. So we've got Top Guns, which is kind of like that opening price point, entry level, you know.
Go to clubs in the Midwest, where I'm at.
Yep.
See, what are people buying? What are people shooting?
Yep.
Either Top Guns or gun clubs.
Yep.
Gun clubs if they reload, otherwise Top Guns.
Exactly.
Right? That's what I see every year, for a long time.
Yes. Yep. And then we got Masterclass, which will fit right in between. And then we got high overall and gold medal target. To couple on that, this year we're going to be offering our gold medal paper in 20 gauge, which we haven't loaded in over 50 years. We haven't loaded 20 gauge papers.
6% antimony shot.
Yes. So this, 6% antimony shot in the podium wad, and that's the, you know, for optimized performance across the board. So, you know, you get the nostalgic look and feel, the nice paper hull, and the great smell. You know, coupled with modern.
Everybody loves the smell. Yes. I love the smell.
Yes,
I love the smell. And you know, some older doubles for extraction's a lot easier with brass heads and steel.
Yep.
Right, nice and coated or whatever, stamped steel.
Yeah, and you know, and part of the reason, you know, we went with the whole system we did, you know, obviously we wanted to keep it, you know, cost competitive, but we also wanted, you know, in the sporting clay world, there's far less reloaders, and it's not as as big of concern that is like in the trap and skeet world.
Right.
And so that was one of the ways we were able to bring the cost down a little bit, make it, you know.
And there's only so many ways.
Exactly.
Right. I mean,
correct.
If you get rid of the brass in the hull, you go to the Reifenhauser hull, you save a few cents versus a brass cap and a one-piece hull.
Correct.
Without affecting the quality of the shell.
Yes, exactly. So
the only thing it would affect would be reloadability, big right? Because if you want to reload, if you're buying shells,
if you're looking for reloadability, shoot high overall because it's got everything you need.
If you shoot for the hulls, HOAs
Yep.
versus your or SDSs, right?
Correct.
And you're friends with Remington Ammunition, aren't you?
Oh, great friends, yeah.
All right.
Great partners of ours.
So good.
Yes.
So I mean that explains it, because a lot of people, you know, nobody likes higher prices.
No.
But everybody wants quality, and you can't get excellent quality at the lowest price generally.
Yep.
I mean, there's a compromise. There's a magic line there.
There's a line, and that's what we're trying
So
to get on
you have a far more premium, consistent shell with better shot than a Top Gun.
Yes.
But you save a few pesos versus HO berets or gold medals.
Correct.
Would that be a fair assessment?
assumption? Yes.
Okay.
Exactly. Yeah.